Hey guys, and welcome back to another game with Brad Fitzpatrick. Today we're playing a highly anticipated game on my radar, Disco Elysium. It is a unique take on the RPG genre. I've been waiting for this game to come out since I heard its conception, and now I have it. Christmas comes only once a year, folks. So, I thought I would share with you a little bit of the game, just to see what you guys thought. So we're trying to create a character, starting a brand new game. We have 3 specific character builds already done, which is Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological and magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So, I don't know if I want that. Because, I mean, if we go by me, myself, I'm probably more along the lines of this. I'm about a 4, a 4, and a 2, and a 2. Because I can be pretty, agile when I need to be, but I'm a fat guy, so I'm not very, very quick on my feet. Same thing about physique. I can lift stuff, just not heavy stuff, because I'm fat. I am very sensitive and really intelligent, at least I hope I am. So I think this is what we're going to go with, which is a 4, 4, 2, and 2. Now then, here are our signature skills. The skill you select will gain a +1 bonus. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by +1. Oh, okay. So what is logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus? All right. Volition, inland empire, but it's not really telling me. Oh, okay, I have to click on it. So logic gives me wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Call upon all knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Esprit de corps, connect to a station 41, understand cop culture. Suggestion, charm men and women, and play the puppet master. This is physique, which is endurance, take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold, shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument, flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Electrochemistry, go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Nice. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Half-life, let the body take control, threaten people. Hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim, and fire. Perception, see, hear, and smell everything, let no detail go unnoticed, that's cool. Reaction speed, the quickest to react, an untouchable man. Savoir-faire, sneak around their noses, done with immense panache. Master machines, pick locks and pockets, that's actually would be great. Composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. So, I went pretty heavily intellect. I think that's kind of what I want. But I would like rhetoric, art of persuasion, or logic. Visual calculus would be good too, but I think I'm going to go with rhetoric. Just, practice the art of persuasion. And I like to persuade. So we're going to pick that. Can I pick more than one? Nope, just one. At least for now. So we're going with rhetoric. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Nice.
Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I mean, that is a great, great thing.
Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi.
Right, nothing town to fuck all borough. Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always
This is pretty
will.
funny.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
Ooh.
Like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting. Longing. Dancing to disco music.
Volition. Medium success. You can take it. You're a champion. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Like, no, I'm not scared. I'm a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Encyclopedia. Medium success. Somehow, you know what it is. A corporis kinema motor carriage. Well, alright. I was drunk. In my undies. Man, I don't know. Broken window. Alright. Check success. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from inside. Did I break it with my own hands? A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It's too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside the door. Two, it should be outside your room. Should go and get that shoe. Task gained, find your shoe. Alright, a cool wind gushes in, your toes curl up from the cold. Hold on a second, let me see if I can't. Can't change these. There we go. That looks much better. Alright. There's my pants. Alright, got me some pants on. Perception hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Perception. Sight. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number, number 1, is etched on it. It should open the door. Let's, get dressed first. Item. Disco Blazer. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, okay, that basically allows me to... There's my tie. The ceiling fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Savoir-faire, medium. Grab the tie. Inland Empire, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck, so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. Check failure. Ugh. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. It feels like sharp stones grinding your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now's a good time to start worrying. Okay, pull on the fan. To a halt. Yep. There we go. No longer contained, so now I have it. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. If it's your friend, why is it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. Ugh. Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. Jeez. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Let's grab the shoe. Still got one more shoe to find. But let's go check out some other stuff before. Well, that's my white satin shirt. See bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Okay. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Swipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand toward the surface of the mirror, abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. It's like, I don't care, I hurt myself, it's what I do. Wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. What? What's wrong? Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness and the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry, touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it, and doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed from you. At least my tongue is okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling around between your fingers. Wipe the mirror now. Behold! You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Face of late-stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. Oh my god, you can't stop. It's like not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin onto your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? God, I don't know. It's indestructible. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some kind of charm to it. Electrochemistry impossible, formidable. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Let's see if I win. Success! It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current current century, enough time has passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachel, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillerme le Mignon. Oh, if it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. And it didn't rhyme because I'm not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling world of disco music in the open air, Beauté de Nuit, somewhere in the Ravachel West, Guillemets' blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. So I adopted it. Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillerme le Mignon's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. How long ago was the new? Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Anything else, like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a Capri Kinema. I guess that's it then. Yeah, I don't have very low, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Alright, so that door is probably locked. I need to find some way out onto the balcony to find my other green shoe. I guess that means coming over to the door here. This is obviously my bedroom in some sort of apartment complex. Hello. There's something on the table. Yeah, I got some money out of it. Reading passes time quickly. Okay. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this. It's very quick-witted, and the graphics seem to be really, really solid. There's my other shoe. Ghost of briny wind washes over you. Okay, task complete. Find your other shoe. Gained experience plus 10. Composure. There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Conceptualization. Like two baby crocodiles. How do they fit? Composure. Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Disco ass blazer. White satin shirt. Flare cut trousers. Horrific necktie. Green snakeskin shoes. Those are what I have right now. I only have 1 out of 2 life at the moment. Alright. Yeah, I can't do that because I don't have enough on that. It is Monday. These are the types of people that I guess are in internalize. I don't really know what that means. Temporary research bonus. -1 logic, head in the clouds. Research time 4 hours 30 minutes. Interesting. I might as well internalize it because I mean I'm not really doing anything else. I guess we're going to find out what day it is now. Counter says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Oh, so you know me. Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The young woman raised a cigarette to her lips. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Like, then why did you call
Because
me
you're
an
a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I mean, pretty much. Suggestion, challenging, 12. What a low. Well, I remember. Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Let me be an officer of the law. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself. Right character. A fondness for contradictory statements. No, I get these tidbits of information sometimes, like a little fast trivia. It gives me a detectory vibe. Of course, she pulls on her cigarette. Failure. She erupts in laughter, all the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? I made even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. So I want to have sex with you. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said, but she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter. So I want to have fuck with you. Goddamn right you did, you crazy asshole, you. She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? I'm a cop of the apocalypse, sweetheart. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Has the time come already? She raised her eyebrow. Yes, we're mere minutes away from the total collapse of reality. Mere minutes? I should go and prepare then. Thank you. This has been delightful. I hope it does all come crashing down. Otherwise, she
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh.
And
Yeah?
for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Well, alright. Did you do it? This is the weekend edition of satirical newspaper Trompe de le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Alright, I like the vibe. I really do. This is where lyrics should be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. My soul is modest. It's normal size. Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and needs to be heard. Through a PA system. What should I sing? I have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. Lamentation sounds good. That'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. Alright, sing karaoke. Interesting. Let's go talk to this dude. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you. So he tells me you don't like me. Oh no.
You're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also like
Am
you're
I?
being
Or
sarcastic.
Did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right. You didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Wow.
No, I haven't seen you around. Not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird. Complex works of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like a bird has ripped off the shield that was mounted on it, most likely on a wall. This is a great skua. The seabird is a symbol of discovery of the insulating Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel better.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know.
No, I don't. That's why I asked. Where does she go? His eyes dart from the left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding
So
something.
now you're a cop? Forget it.
Alright. What is that? Water cooler. Man starts in man's handwriting. Healing item gained. Sign reads mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. What are you? This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Okay, well let's talk to the lady in the wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
The
You
cryptozoologist's
shouldn't
wife.
keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Huh. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? Hold on, who is he to me? He is your half-brother.
Hello,
Shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. I don't really know my name. Conceptualization success. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information and disregards
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him, not to the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I
If you
just
don't
talked to him.
mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So the body is still in the tree.
Yes. Empathy. This is the first time you detect awareness into this lieutenant's voice. It's obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the
Where
tree.
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there's a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead bodies should be our number one concern. Let's get going then. After you, officer. Logic, trivial, success. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Checks pockets. You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I found it. When I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Tutorial Agent. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuruzzi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant. The lieutenant nods politely. Ah, reaction speed. Easy set. Wait, who's sweetie?
Why? You are, officer. And have you
Maybe I am.
found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. I had once, winked twice, but then I lost her. What was that with that? What was with that fucking wink? Stop winking. Tap yourself on the right side of the correct malfunction.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
She smiles gently, paying no heed to the inexplicable winking.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself.
You
I'm
did.
Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. Or anything. Her eyes follow your movement with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. Oh, my. It takes a moment to process. You know where we are, right? The Whirling in Rags Cafeteria. It was on my keys. That's right. And where's the Whirling Rags Inn Cafeteria located? In Revachol? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s. The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Her eyes filled with the light of reflected off those gilded years, and when the city seemed full of possibility. Much has changed, but it's still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. There's a pause. She studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? The spring of 51. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. I can tell that one thing is taxing you, so I'll ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What kind of government? Oh. Man, I don't know. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Some kind of democracy? Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a special administrative region, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven, meaning buying is voting. There's no government, how come there are cops? Oh dear, she shakes her head, suddenly very worried. You were doing so well. There weren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. She realized you really are brain damaged. What is the revolution you mentioned? A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago, man, I cannot say that word very well at all, tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. But I'm a cop. Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better. I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know about these things? So how can I help you? So how did I do? You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places, remembering reality in a word is very odd. Aside, the lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs. And, while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good. Who could tell me more? Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe we should ask. She turns to the lieutenant. No, he looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Uh-huh. Of course, she turns to you. Then, I don't know. Someone rich maybe? Wealthy people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in the Martinis. How'd you like to roll with me? Her eyes light up. Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheeled-chair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Sequence killers? Oh my, she sounds impressed, but I think you already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers and forays into paranatural. I can assure you with absolute certainty there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinique. Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. She turns to you. I wouldn't be much of use to you anyway, sweetie. Why, 3 heads are better than 2. Thank you, but she looks out the window wishfully. Martinique isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. All right, of course, dear. Good luck with your case. She gives you a small wave. And that is an autosave. Now, I did get a kind green ape pin. Aw, it's cute. A pin with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adoring its face. It seems to be meditating. That's pretty good. All right. These are all the things I need to do right now. First thing we need to do, though, is we need to get to the victim's body. It doesn't seem to be like... I can't move. Very much of anything. So, we're going to come out here first. And there should be... a tree back here with a body. Am I right? There are lots of trees. Yep. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Get out of here, kid.
Kono's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at a dead body can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never could be Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police
Right in the
business.
dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
It's loving in the dick!
Wow. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes, and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Well, what does that mean? Kid is obviously high. Stop getting high. Time.
Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthful.
Authority. They pay you no heed or pretend not to
The
notice you.
shit himself!
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener!
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. Just take it easy.
He says with what seems like excessive caution. Language that these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reassuring with these creatures.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us f***s, Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit! Fucking entrapped, alright! Entertain the Kuno! Show me what you got! What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got!
I'm gonna ask, who's Kuno? Kuno's Kuno, pig! So you refer to yourself in the third person? What the fuck you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person. He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence. Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. That thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm. Sound gets louder as the children shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape! Help! The boy joins in. He's got the Kuno! Help! I'm just gonna leave. I get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you. Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you. Don't listen. Just go. The hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around him does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in the mouth. You seem like holding your breath. Look down. The cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out ungodly rot. The smell seeps in through your unclenched nostril. Very low, 3%. God, what is this? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. Alright, I can't do that. So, this ladder's rickety, but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold for the weight of the grown man. So how am I going to get this? Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. So how am I supposed to get him down?
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Ladder, ever climbed it? Points ladder over there. Did you say that ladder is unclimbable? It's Kuno. No, Kuno's a fucking acrobat. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook. Greenhouse over there. Dunno, he shrugs. Kipt ass gardener used to work there. Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminoese or Arapaguite descent. It's used by a common first name among the Arapagues, Ilmara, not so much used anymore. Gardener used to work there? That's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. He fills his lungs with the rancid air. His eyes get a little watery. Shit's nothing to Kuno. I mean the young woman by the whirling in the rags, the gardener. Kuno just says shit. He looks at you in the eyes and nods as if agreeing with himself. Yeah, her. Figured out what's going on with this kid. Failure. He's on your crime scene, bossing you around, and he's been here for some time now. This is where he hangs out. You have got to get more out of him. He could be useful. Let's talk like normal people. Trying to fuck at the Kuno, trying to fuck at me. Oh, it's locked now. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload, pig, what's your question? If we were want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got here, and the usual. Do you know who he is? Kuno's fuck Gimp. He picks up a rock. He's like... I mean, who he was before he died. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. He shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make Kuno sing into the popophone. Do you know how he got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when the shit went down, so he didn't see it happening. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Raymond Charles. He puffs himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. Okay, where'd you go then? I don't know, some fucking... He looks around trying to come up with something. Mescu, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. It's a fictional city name. There's no Night City. You know that sounds like a name of a city in pulp science fiction novel. Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been here when Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know where Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him, Kuno. It's lame. It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City, Rage City, City of the Rage. That's it. And it's not lame. Lame. Okay. See anyone suspicious around? Just a couple of pigs sniffing around the dirt. Seems pretty suspicious to Kuno. Right with you again. I have more questions about the crime scene. Say you wouldn't say the ladder is unclimbable. Okay, so let me come over and talk to this person.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Go.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What is this kid shit? Fucking mind games.
Get the fuck out of here, face!
Alright. Yeah, the smell is repulsive, puts in your mouth more instant, more familiar than anything you'd expect, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing away. Let it out. Best thing to do is just let it out. Feel a great force wringing you from the stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out burst by burst. Fucking corpse. And it hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Keep it, he says. Thanks. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Okay, where do I get ammonia from? There's Freddy nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Okay. Alright. I don't know where I'm going now. What have we got? Magnesium. And some money. Oxidizing for years. So how am I supposed to get this body down? Sign reads, fuck the police. Always.
Did I
Here's a
say I'm
gardener.
in Martinez? What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
Alright. Sure, I'm done with it. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you. Where am I? Raventrawl, yep. Let's see. What is up north? There's a pier to the Cape side. East, harbor gates. South is some shops. On the other side of the canal, just coast. There's a fishing village there and a fish market, but that gets closed down ages ago. She looks at the water, squinting. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinet Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Okay, what is this? What is all the fuck the police business? She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop the line of questioning. Oh, she cranes her neck. Well, I didn't write it. I'm just sitting here. It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you. Okay, of course. I wouldn't hold you back. She wipes her brown skin hair, white glove. Her gloves, you get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body. One more thing. Grab all your gloves. Thank you. Okay, I do have the ampule of ammonia. It's quite silent. You don't have to equip it to use. Just having it in your inventory is enough. Gloves. There we go. Interfacing. Bye-bye bugs. Alright, so we got a couple of things going on here. Let's get this body down. Oh, what is this? I didn't notice this before. Perception, sight. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks. Point to them. Noted. The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Let's see. Nope. Check failure. What do you think you are? Super detective? You're hung over. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emergence for the time being. Well, alright. Okay. So how am I...
Yes?
Okay. Brief, yes, that sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An honest connoisseur, there was a dead body behind the whirling in rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There was an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company, Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of the dispute. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinet, of course. We need to find out the truth. Who is the caller? To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk should identify neither the caller's age nor sex. Why hide themselves? There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinet. Now, it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Hold on. And the RCAM is... That's us, the Revenshaw Citizens Militia. We're the police in the city. Ah, the RCM of the Revenshaw Citizens Police is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps for the occupied city of Revenshaw. The RCM operates within a legal twilight. Yes. Yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this. Our job here is to find the killer. Secret task complete. Ask him to tell you about the case. Gained experience plus 10. That's right. Awesome. The lieutenant considered your question a moment before saying, no, it's not a particularly mysterious case. Why not? Lieutenant instructs, deceased security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean Plymouth to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Paranatural, supernatural, white male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Could it be sexy? There was some interest in the case in my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to have a wish in there. Are you sure? Maybe there's a young woman involved. Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult. No way. Sarcastic. You're being sarcastic, aren't you? It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be sex murder. That's commendable. Was there anything else? It can still be otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it. Okay. I need more of the other stuff. But alright guys, I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm probably going to just keep playing right now. Because I am really enjoying it. I just don't know what I need to do, and I don't want to keep you guys occupied with following me around trying to figure out how to get a body out of a tree. If you do like it, I can actually play more. You know, if you want to leave some comments, tell me, like I could start up a new game with a different type of character to show you. Just leave a comment and let me know. You know, until then, always be kind to each other, and I'll see you in the next video.